Since I don't think people are really going to understand where we're coming from on this, we should probably do some kind of intro. Like, something along the lines of, "Hi, I'm the narrator, I've never ever done this before. To my right is Penguin, he's never ever done this before. And to his right is Wolf, who may have played D&D once ever." And then it would be just like okay, let's get started. So, what's the name of this village? I need a name. I wrote one down, I can't find it. This is going well already.
Goldshire.
Hearthglen.
Hearthglen.
Hearthshire.
Oh no, the village was called Stoneguard.
Stoneguard, I like it. That sounds
Stoneguard.
like a dwarven village.
Yes. So, our good friend, Mr. Penguin, has entered and gone to the inn because he's probably going to get drunk.
No, you have to use his character's name, Cthulhu or whatever.
Cthulhu.
Zalthu.
Zalthu, yeah.
Zalthu has entered Stoneguard, and he goes to the tavern because he's going to do his thing. Penguin, go. You're role-playing here.
So glad I'm fucking out of that goddamn military incompetence. Every single one of them.
Barmaid comes over, asks you what you want.
Grog and a leg of lamb.
She's
Preferably rare.
like, whoa. She's like, sure, coming right up. And she darts behind the counter. You look around the room, and you eye a dude staring you down.
I give him the finger.
You flip Wolf off. What is your response to that?
How rude.
Don't be staring, you dirty little dwarf.
We're the only two in the bar.
Wolf stands up and walks over, and of course he knows you from somewhere. And of course you guys are just messing around.
Haven't I seen you before?
I don't know. I've tripped many a dwarves. Quite funny when you land on your face and your beard cushions your fall.
Yeah. I remember ye. Back when we was just wee lads. That farmer and his pig.
You had a hell of a time with that pig. I didn't think you'd ever finish.
So while you guys are reminiscing, the barmaid lady comes back. The barmaid lady comes back with his leg and his beer, and he also has Wolf's order. And she's like, "Do you want me to leave it here?"
Aye, lass.
So you both sit down together, and she serves you your food and drink, and you have a great time, reminiscing about the time you fucked a pig. Anyways, while you guys are having a good time, laughing and eating and drinking, a half-elf rogue walks in. You can tell he's a rogue because he's got daggers.
Hold on, let me find my character sheet.
Okay, well, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You guys have a sensing check, which means you guys need to roll.
Just realized
Hey, fucking penguin.
I have plus
right off
2.
the bat.
I have plus 2 to stealth.
You're not stealthed.
I know, I'm just saying, that's ridiculous. I don't know why I did that.
You're a paladin. You have, like, no dodge. You have no dexterity whatsoever. But you have points towards stealth for some reason. Your armor's not going to give it away. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay, so he rolled a fucking 20 right off the bat.
Oh, I have to have typed it in, don't I?
Don't even bother, because he rolled a 20. Save your good rolls. Okay?
Well, okay, he can do the thing then.
So he rolled... Penguin, you sense that the half-elf is staring at you.
It's kind of hard not to with the conversation we're having.
I'm pretty sure you guys are far enough away that they can't hear you talking about the pigs. So the half-elf gathers up 3 drinks, and he comes over and he sits the drinks down on your table, and he says, "Hey, you guys are new around here. Don't see big, strong adventurers like you. Would you care to have a conversation?"
Zalthu don't trust nobody.
I proceed to finish my drink even though it's full.
Chug it.
I take this as a challenge and I chug mine as well.
Just drinking while he's standing there talking. Well, I'm
This beer pouring all over ourselves, and a quarter of it not making it in our mouths.
like, I'm going to take your silence as you're accepting my offer.
No. Let's hear your offer first before I accept anything.
Well, I work for a guy who up in, the town's really not important, but he's a duke, and he's very, very important. He wanted me to find a family heirloom that his sister took from his mother a long time ago. Of course, I tracked down the sister, and the sister, she's married to some guy, but I tracked down her, and of course it's been stolen from her, and it got exchanged hands. Eventually it ended up as loot at a bandit camp. And the bandit camp is nearby, and I would totally go after it myself, but I got this bad knee. It's a bad knee, and there's so many bandits. I really don't want to get involved in stuff, but you guys are here, and you guys are very strong, and I can tell just by your setup and your outfits that you guys are just pro.
I am suspiciously and say he's the worst rogue ever.
I snag the map out of his hands. I kick him in the knee and proceed to leave the bar.
Damn. Penguin, do you follow him, or are you still sitting there drinking?
I'm mildly curious.
Staring at the elf. I'm a dwarf too, so that's even funnier because I'm like as tall as his knee.
I grab my leg, and then I proceed to rip a chunk of the leg off and eat it as I follow after the wolf.
Okay.
Leg of lamb, obviously.
Yeah.
Not the leg of the elf.
Just rip his leg and start eating it in front of him. Now you really got a bum leg.
So Wolf is now walking with the map, and Penguin has caught up to him as they're nearing the edge of town. The elf, now hobbling, is chasing after you, yelling. You're like, "Where do you guys think you're going? Stop!" But he's catching up to you slowly because you guys are just walking. And he says, "Do you think I really had the real map in my hand? That one was a fake." This isn't the first time that I've asked people to do this mission before.
I look at him angrily and confused and pull the map out and look at it to see that it's simply a bunch of line drawings with chalk.
With charcoal.
And not a coherent map at all. I say, "What of the map, boy?"
He's like, "Now that you have injured me in my bad knee," which I don't know how you got it right. You had a 50-50 shot, and you picked the right one.
We didn't even roll. We should have rolled for the map. We should have rolled for the knee. That's all good, though. I'm okay with it.
Do you want a deal or not? I'd be interested in giving you 50 gold each for the recovery of the item.
I accept.
Penguin?
I'll go along with it for now. And see where... I want to hear all the details first. I hadn't lived this long in the military not knowing all the details.
So he pulls the map out of his boot, and he says, "Which one of you is in charge, and what's your name?"
Hey, that would be me, laddie. The name's Lochner Broodfist.
He's like,
All
"All
at the
right."
same time, I say, "No, it's me. My name's Zalthu."
He's like, "Okay, well, I'm going to hand the map over to your friend because he's less hostile." So he hands the map to
Zalthu.
Zalthu. He hands the map to Zalthu, and he says, "You'll see the bandit camp over in this area," and he scouted the area, and there was at least 4. The family relic that they have that we're trying to get back is a clock. It's a family clock, and it's got the family name carved right on the front. It's Starkly.
Hold on there, Sonny.
Wait, how big is this clock? It's like a grandfather clock?
Clocks this day and age are quite large.
I heard it was a metal clock, so it's probably pretty small.
Good thing I got a dwarf with me to carry it.
That is the only information I have, so I bid you farewell. I'm gonna go ice my knee. Okay, so you guys walk together. Penguin, are you still chewing on your leg?
Picking off the scraps of meat. Gotta get every bit.
Like a dog. Okay, so you guys walk for roughly 30 minutes, talking, chatting. You get into the forest, and it's pretty dark and pretty gloomy. It's already freaking nighttime. But in the distance, you can see light through the trees. What are your actions?
I have dark vision, 60 feet.
Nice. Wolf, you don't have that, do you?
Yeah, I do. Because I'm a criminal.
You have perception?
I have dark
I'm
vision,
looking-
60 feet. It's one of my senses.
I'm looking at your sheet. I don't see that.
It's underneath my stats. Dark vision, 60 feet.
Oh shit, there it is. Jesus, I'm blind. Okay, so you've activated dark vision 60 feet as well. You are both practically ninjas here. So, as you get closer, you guys are practically walking in daytime. At 60 feet away, you can see a torch, which is very, very bright in your dark vision. And there is a bandit pacing back and forth by this tree that has a torch attached to it.
I check if there's any other bandits nearby.
Ooh, roll sense. You're gonna roll a... Should we do 20 or should we do 6?
Do 6.
Okay, you gotta roll a 4 or higher to sense. You rolled a 2, you sense nothing.
I dig around in my bag. Digging around in my bag, I pull out a stick of dynamite.
Whoa, okay. This went in a direction I wasn't ready for. I thought we were going for stealth, but whatever.
I look at him like he's a freaking daft idiot. It's like, no.
Oh,
I squint and stare at what's your name? Zarthan?
Zalthu.
Zarthan. I gotta write this down, Jesus Christ.
we have a dwarf and a half-orc staring each other down in the night. Do you even have something to light it with?
Yeah, I realize I don't have anything to light it with as we are standing in the dark, and I put it in my chest pocket.
Okay.
And I get into a prone position and slowly sneak up behind the closest bandit.
You're a long ways off. You're 60 feet out. And since your movement is only...
So I guess I'm going to have to roll a perception check, right?
What?
And a movement. Do we have movement checks?
No, there's no movement check. But
Okay.
The bandit has a perception check as well. So now that you're crawling and your movement is only... Where's movement? 30 feet.
Oh, I took off my backpack as I laid prone.
Okay, so now you're crawling and you moved, 10 feet in your initial assault?
Yes.
Penguin,
So I guess we can...
what are you doing? Are you still standing there?
I watched him start crawling, and I just shook my head, drew on my daggers, and went prone as well. Well, not prone, but went stealth.
It's really freaking dark, and I don't know how perceptive this bandit is, but I'm going to do a roll to see if he detects you.
Well, don't forget that he has a torch, right? They have torches.
He's not holding the torch. The torch is...
Oh, he's not holding the torch?
He's just walking around in the woods. They're not very smart.
Oh, okay.
Bandits, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you guys are still stealthed.
I'm prone, not stealth.
You're still crawling, I take it?
Yeah.
I'd slipped away and I'm sticking to the shadows. Make sure that I'm not getting in the direct light path of the torch.
Alright, so that was round 2. Gonna roll a perception check again for the bandit. Oh, fuck. The bandit turns his head because he heard the snap of a twig, and he sees what looks like the most heavily armored dwarf snailing towards him in the prone position. And he quickly gathers himself, and he runs for the tree. Penguin,
Unbeknownst to him, that's where I'm at.
No, you're not there yet. You're walking while he's crawling. But you went the long way around, so you're way too far away.
I quickly stand up and lunge at the man and grapple with him. You want me to roll a check?
Yes. Definitely.
Ah, fuck.
You launch off the ground, and you fling yourself at him, and you miss horribly, not even within his arm's reach, as he's running for the tree with the torch on it. You go just flat out on your face. Well done. Penguin. Penguin, you have, this is your chance to save the day.
I take my short bow. I draw an arrow and I aim dead center of his chest to shoot him.
You need to roll for accuracy. You shot, and it wasn't a very good, it's dark, and you did a 1, plus half of your dexterity, which your dexterity is 14. So you did an 8. That's pretty awesome. You missed. So he makes it to the tree, and he doesn't grab the torch. He instead grabs the horn, which is hanging off of the torch. Penguin, it is your turn.
I draw my dagger and I rush him to try and slit his throat so he can't make any more alerts.
You gotta roll the hit. Damn. Okay. Because he rolled, the bandit rolled a 17. So you still hit him, but you didn't do a critical. 4 whole damage. Incredible.
That's a lot of damage.
He is hurt very bad. He is bleeding.
So we nicked a fucking vein kind of thing?
He just slit his throat, but he's still alive.
Well, these guys you said they're shitty bandits, right? So what level are they in shit? What do they have for health? Do we know? Is that something we can know?
That is not something you know.
It's not pertinent information?
That is something I know.
Oh, okay.
So, Wolf, hang on a sec. What is your action?
I stand, draw my warhammer, which is a 2-handed weapon.
Okay.
How far away from him am I?
You were pretty close to him when he made it to the tree, so you're within 10 feet. You could get to
All
him
right.
this round.
I run up to him, or not run. I make my way to him and strike him in the back of the knee.
The back of the knee? What is it
back
with you
of the
and
knee.
knees? Okay, you got to roll for hit first.
11. I got 13.
What is your attack?
What do you mean?
You're going for the knee. You have to roll for your damage.
Right, so that would be 3d8.
Yep, roll it. Okay, so you did 13 damage. To his knee, after he's already bleeding from the throat. He is dead. He is beyond dead. You apparently ripped his leg off. And he has fallen over, and he's just bleeding from the neck, gasping. Bah, he's done. So, now that that's done, you guys hear noise coming from a much brighter spot in the distance. That is a campfire, definitely. You have a moment to gather yourselves, but you hear people coming. You know something's coming.
I dragged a dead body back into the bushes to hide the corpse.
Good thinking. Wolf, what are you doing?
I grab the torch off the tree.
And snuff it out, or just hold it?
I hold it.
Oh, okay.
I walk back over to my backpack and equip my light hammer and shield.
So as you guys go back to his backpack, well, I guess Penguin's not at the backpack. Penguin just dragged him off into the darkness. He has cloaked himself in shadows.
I'm holding the shield and the torch in one hand.
And up to where the tree was runs an orc and 2 bandits, all equipped with weaponry. Weapons out, ready to fight. And they're like, wait a second, where's our friend? And the orc says something like, smash, where, what? He wasn't my friend. And the other one says, why is the torch over there now? And they start walking towards Wolf. They are over 20 feet away from you. They are like 55 feet away from you, walking towards you. Time to make some actions.
I walk confidently towards them.
Oh, okay.
And I explain to them that I am shift change upon orders of the big boss.
You're a fucking dwarf, and they definitely know your accent is not their friend. Okay, so you explain that you're shift change. Alright, should I roll to see if they believe that?
I have pretty high charisma.
Okay, well we'll minus
so
that off.
how are we going to roll this then? Because I have very high charisma, and I also have very high deception.
We will add those after. I'm doing a 3d20, because there's 3 of them. Okay, they rolled really well. Penguin, what is your action? You're in the dark with a dead body currently? Hopefully doing
Yeah, I'm
nothing?
searching the body for anything of use.
Oh, okay. He has a light crossbow.
Yeah, how far are they from me? Because I just dragged them off to the shadows, like off to the side.
You're about 20 feet away.
My charisma is, it's 15 plus 4.
15 plus 4. Between the 3 of them, the lowest roll was 18.
Well, that's 19. That beats their rolls. Oh, that was their lowest roll? So
That
one
was
of them
the lowest
one of
roll.
them believes me anyway.
It's probably the orc, because he's the dumbest of the 3.
Yeah.
Start advancing on you. They are much closer now.
I take the dynamite out of my pocket and light the wick. And
Okay.
I guess in the same action, I throw it in front of the orc.
Okay, so I'm going to roll again to see if they understand that, if they know what's going on. Okay, all 3 of them continue running forward because they don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
Oh god. I hit the ground and I used the dead body as a shield.
The damage roll is a 3d6 bludgeoning damage. So we're going to roll 3d6 for each one of them. That was a shit roll.
Yeah.
That was a shit roll. This must have just barely grazed them. 7 damage.
Fuck me, dude. That's still a good chunk of damage. The other guy died from fucking 10 or whatever.
Okay, none of them died, but they are all very, very unhappy. I'm going to say both of the rogues have injured legs. The orc is torn up, but none of them are dead. We gotta roll initiative for this fight, because this fight just started. Alright, Wolf's going first. So Lochner puts his shield down, because he just caused a mess. The 2 bandits are on their knees, and they're smoking. They're not smoking because they like to smoke. Their bodies are smoking because dynamite just went off near them on the ground.
I run towards the orc and uppercut him with my shield in the chin. I rolled a 15 plus half my dex, you said?
Yeah, so that's a 20.
So 20. Yeah.
Alright, so the orc gets a chance to dodge.
What do you mean? That's a 20.
That doesn't mean
I
he
rolled a
can.
20 and I got 20.
He dodges the same way you do. He gets a 20 roll plus half of his dexterity.
I'm fine.
Doesn't
I
matter.
have to
you
beat
still
that,
hit
right?
him. Now you hit him. He could not dodge. Roll a 1d6 plus 2.
5.
He's hurt now. He's not dead, but he is very, very hurt. But now the bandit gets to move. And he's going to stab you. Oh. He didn't do very good on his hit.
I got 6. I dodge.
You successfully dodged his attack. Good job. Penguin, your turn.
But while he's rushing the orc and uppercutting him with the shield, I get out from underneath the corpse. And I decide to have a little fun with the bandits.
Okay.
So I take the crossbow that I looted off the one bandit, I load it, and I go over to the other bandit that's still stunned, and I put it like right next to his head, and I get close enough to his face where he can see mine with a sadistic grin, and I pull the trigger.
Okay. Roll to hit. A 9. Plus, how much is your intimidation?
2.
Okay, so you got 11. He got a 2. Okay, he fucked up. You hit him.
He flinched.
That intimidation really got him. So now roll for damage.
And that
By the
would
way,
be...
your bow, your new crossbow, does plus 3 on a 1d8. That could potentially not do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just hit him in the head with a bolt.
Jesus.
He
There's a
successfully...
fucking bolt sticking out of his head.
He's got a bolt stuck in his face. So the bandit, now just getting shot in the face, feels for his dagger, and he turns around to stab Penguin because now he's really, really mad. So he's going to roll to hit. You're going to roll to dodge. A 5 plus a 7. You dodged him.
It's my turn, right?
It is Wolf's turn. Go.
After dodging the bandit behind me, I turn around and look him dead in the eye, and I ask him, "Why can't we be friends?"
Hi, laddie. Why can't we be friends? Let's hug it out.
And then I mule kick the fucking orc behind me.
13. Where'd your mule kick him
Settle.
at, though?
I'm low, so I kick him in the groin.
Yep.
Poor orc.
The foot hits the groin at such a level that it just kills him instantly. He's dead. His nuts are crushed. His face is bleeding. He didn't even get a chance to wipe the blood out of his face, and he's smoking from the explosion as he falls over dead. His heart just exploded.
What the fuck, dude?
This is the most bizarre encounter ever.